underway in the 400-meter final. And LaShawn Merritt is in lane 5.
Gil Roberts to his outside has gone through the first 100 very, very quickly and is continuing to floor it. Look at how casually Merritt responds. This is not his first rodeo. And now he is starting to close the gap. And as they go through 250, Tom, it's Merritt with Gil Roberts right ahead of him.
Roberts, Merritt, and as they turn for home, McKay is there too. Here's the home straightaway. LaShawn Merritt comes alongside to challenge Roberts. And Merritt now takes over the lead. Pulling away as they come to the line. It's LaShawn Merritt to win it. Roberts, it looks like, at second place, and maybe Verburg in third.
43.97 is the best time in the world. So I talked about that sub-44 barrier. Merritt's the first one under it in 2016. And Tom, he ran this race like the veteran that he is. Because with Gil Roberts forging that big lead, here's LaShawn Merritt back here. He did not panic. He stuck to his script. And Gil Roberts would pay a very heavy price for this early lead that he forged, but he was still able to hang on for second. Look at LaShawn Merritt go to his arms. Look at how relaxed he is. He starts looking up at the board as Gil Roberts starts to fall apart. He's trying to hold on to second. He does that. As Verburg crosses the line in third, that's your U.S. team, Merritt, Roberts, and Verburg. As LaShawn Merritt sets the world's fastest time, 43.97. That is as good and as comfortable as you can look as a sub-44 quarter miler. All you budding quarter milers out there, this is how it's supposed to look in the final 100. Relaxed and composed.
I don't know if you recommend looking up at the big board or not.
No, I don't.
And on their way in the 400-meter final. And Natasha Hastings is off to a fast start. Allison Felix trying to stay with her now. And here comes Okolo as they go down the back straightaway. Hastings in front.
And Tom, Allison Felix has to be happy with her lane draw because she knows that Natasha Hastings is going to go out like this. She's done well through the first half, although now she's ceding some ground to the inside and McCrory.
So McCrory coming up with Hastings still there as they turn for the home straightaway. Here is the straightaway. And Natasha Hastings is still in front. McCrory is there. And Felix, here she comes. Here comes Allison Felix. Felix just goes right by him. Coming to the finish, Allison Felix wins.
That's why she's great. Because somehow she always finds a way. That's the fastest time in the world. And despite all the setbacks that she has had this year, she comes here and she finds a way to win. She wasn't in contention at 200 or at 300, but she found something. She dug deep, Tom, and found a way to get on this team. The first half of this Rio attempt is in the bag.
Isn't it brilliant to see a champion at work?
Anybody can run well when everything is going their way. How do you run when you're tested? After her first round, Tom, she didn't even stop to talk to reporters. She told me she was in immense pain. She went out very conservatively as Natasha Hastings pushed and forged an early lead. But Allison Felix told us yesterday, she knows she's not very fast, but she is very strong. So she knew she could depend on that strength. Look at Francina McCrory right at about 200 meters, come up and go right by Allison. Allison has to be thinking here, don't let her get too far ahead. Now the turn starts to straighten, and Allison goes to her strength. She knows people are going to start to tie up, and a lot of people to her left and right start tying up. She does not. You see a little grimace on her face, but she lets the speed come out and relaxes her way to the Olympic trials win. Only the second American woman ever to have made team at 100, 200, and now 400 meters.
So Allison Felix, when it looked like she was beaten, finds a way to win, 49-68. Phyllis Francis got second. The early pace setter, Natasha Hastings, finishes third.